Try again. Okay, so we've recently started a partnership with a job board distributor who are bringing a new offering to the recruitment industry that I think is going to change the way that small recruitment agency owners or solo recruitment founders deal with the job boards. Now, for those of you out there that are building your own business and have got experience engaging with job boards, you're probably familiar with, or probably understand, that job boards typically ask you to sign up to a 12-month agreement. So if you think I need to use CV Library or Indeed or Reed, whoever it is, you'll approach them and they'll put together a package for you, which will be a 12-month package that will have a selection of maybe job slots or amount of CVs that you can download from their database, and you'll basically then sign your life away and agree to that for the next 12 months, which can be okay if you utilize that to its full extent. But as a small business owner myself, I know that you typically get ups and downs as a small business, right? So 1 month you're like, brilliant, we're using all the job slots. The next month you don't have any jobs to post, so you use nothing. But regardless of what you post, the job boards are still going to take that money from you at the end of the day. So you are committing to spending that cash with them over a 12-month period. And this new offering, this pay-as-you-go offering that I'm going to talk to you about today, kind of flips that on its head a little bit, because it allows you to only pay for the job ads as and when you need them. There's no 12-month agreements. You could literally post one job and then walk away and never post another one. I'm excited about what this is potentially going to bring to our audience, especially for those small businesses that are looking for flexibility in the early days of building a business. So I guess to give you an idea or feel of where this partnership has come from, we as a business, Giig, as we're growing and we're getting more recruiters using the platform, we're also getting more people approach us for partnerships, that people that want to put their services in front of our audience and say, hey, we think we can add value to the recruiters that use Giig in this way. And typically, a lot of the time, it starts strong. You go, okay, this sounds great. Sounds like it's going to be good. And it kind of fizzles quickly and the conversation just dies out. But when we were approached about this opportunity with this pay-as-you-go thing, it felt like a no-brainer straight off the bat. And the reason is because I guess our business model as an ATS or CRM provider is that we want to help solo founders and startup recruitment agencies by giving you a free product that you can use without paying a penny, and then providing premium versions of our product that are also affordable. So the Giig starter pack is $9.99, the Giig Plus pack is £40 a month. And with everything that we do, we offer full flexibility, so it's cancel anytime. So when we were then approached about this pay-as-you-go service, where actually people can tap into it at an affordable rate without being tied into a 12-month commitment, I was like, it seems like a no-brainer. So I was excited about getting this together, because I do genuinely believe that for those small businesses out there, this is going to give you that kind of flexibility that you need. Now, so the business that we're partnering with is a company called Candidate Source. So for some of you based in the UK, you may be familiar with Candidate Source as a business. I think they've been operating for quite a while. I know that they've, as a job board distributor, got relationships with over 100 different job boards. I think it's something like 132. So their business model has always been about helping recruiters to get the most out of job boards, right? So they will build the relationships with these job boards. They then buy these slots in bulk, and then they help you to ultimately build a service around what you're going to need from a job board and make sure that you get the best out of it. And before we kind of went into this agreement with Candidate Source, I wanted to make sure that they were good people, because it's like anything, right? Like, we're building an audience and we're trying to build a reputation about being a business that are easy to deal with, that are flexible, that are genuinely trying to help. So we want to make sure that if we partner with anybody or bring anybody in the fold with kind of like a different offering, that they're also the same. So I spoke to quite a few people that I know use these guys, and everything that I got back, the reports that I got back, were all like super positive. Now everybody was saying they're honest people. It's a quick turnaround. They deliver on what they say. They don't just kind of like fling your job ads out there and then leave it with you. They will consult and work with you to build something that's going to be optimal for you and make sure that you're seeing the right results. I mean, I'll talk about it a little bit later in this video, but they also have like managed service offerings as well, where you can literally just say, hey, here's a job that I want you to distribute for me, and they will write the job advert, get it distributed, filter through initial applications, and then just kind of give you the end result. So the kind of offerings that they have are varied, and they can be more than just a connector to the job boards. So I've kind of spoken already about the package, this pay-as-you-go thing. I've kind of mentioned what it is, and it does what it says on the tin to a certain degree. Like, it is pay-as-you-go job boards. It allows you to access some of the big names out there, like the Reeds, the Indeeds, the Total Jobs, the CV Library, CW Jobs. It allows you to tap into those type of names, but without the 12-month commitment. So all that you need to do is reach out to Candidate Source. You can come through me if you want, or you can go direct to them and say that you're interested in the pay-as-you-go of advertising. They'll be able to then set you up with an account. They'll be able to get you the job slots that you need, and then you simply just pay the price per job and you're good to go. Like I kind of said at the start of the video, for me, it felt like there was a really good synergy between the audience that we're building in Giig and what this can offer you. So the three things that I think that will provide you with a lot of value are, the first one is obviously the flexibility. So as a small business, having that flexibility to be able to go, this month I'm going to post one job, next month I'm going to post 10, the month after I'm going to post none, is priceless. Like, if you tie yourself into £500-600 a month commitment with a job board, that's $5-6 grand that year. You don't know what the world is going to look like in 6 months' time. So having that ultimate flexibility, I think, is massive. It also helps you with your cash flow as well. So again, as a small business, like, you can be hit with unprecedented times, or something can happen that you don't account for, and you might think, shit, I need that 600 quid this month, right? Rather than it going out the door to have a job board provider. So it's going to help you massively with the cash flow. And the third thing, I think, is when I was kind of thinking about it, is the ability to be able to test and measure. So say you've got a job, or you're entering a new market, and you don't know what job board is going to be most effective for you. You could sign 5 12-month agreements, which I guess would be kind of crazy, right? I suppose if you've worked in your industry long enough, you'll know which job boards go for. But say you don't, and you don't know which one's going to give you the best results. The only way you can find out is by signing up to 12-month agreements with all 5 and testing, and ultimately some are going to work, some are not. With this pay-as-you-go model, it gives you the ability to say, actually, do you know what we're going to do? We're going to distribute a job onto each of those job boards, and we're going to see the results that come back. And from there, you'll go, actually, this one is the one we're going to double down on because we get the best results from it. And you might find that actually surprises you. The job board that you expect to deliver you the results may actually be the one that returns the worst results, and one might surprise you. So I think having that ability to be able to test and measure, again, for a small business, is super valuable. So what were the three things I said? Flexibility, help you with your cash flow, and allow you to test and measure. So when I was talking about Candidate Source and who they were kind of earlier on in the video, I mentioned that they also do this managed service thing, which is called Express Job Board Posting. So alongside the pay-as-you-go stuff, they do what they call express job board posting, and that ultimately is a one-stop shop, as I guess, that you can say to Candidate Source, hey, I've got this software engineer job that I need to distribute. They will then write the job ad for you. So they will spend the time to write the ad, and they'll distribute it onto some of the biggest job boards. I'll put a picture up, but I think it's Indeed, Reed, CV Library, Total Jobs, CW Jobs, maybe Stepstone, not sure. But then your job will just get distributed onto all of those. And then what Candidate Source will do is they will filter through the applications and deliver you the end result of just the CVs that they think relevant, like tick the boxes for you. So that full managed service, again, for a small business owner, can be super useful, right? Because the time saving there on its own can be worth the money, because all you have to do is say, hey, I want to advertise this job. They take the rest and just deliver you the CVs. With that model that I've just mentioned there, we've got a full integration inside of Giig. So one of the things we wanted to do for our users is make that service fully integrated. So if you're a Giig user, all you simply have to do is head to, and do you know what, I'll put a screen share up so you can see it, but you just head to the job board section of the platform to connect with Candidate Source for their express job board posting. Once they've accepted the feed, you then have the ability to send them jobs, and all you need to do is, when you're on a job or when you're creating a new job on the system, just tick that box, make it orange, hit save. Candidate Source get a notification to say, hey, someone wants to distribute a job, and they'll then take it off your hands. Obviously, they'll reach out to you for payment initially, but once that's done, they will then take it off your hands, distribute it. When the CVs come back, they can put them straight into the platform for you. So you click a button on the system to say, I want to distribute this job. The CVs they just come in. All of the pricing and stuff you can see on the platform, all available to you before you commit to sending that over, so you can review it and decide whether you want a 17, 14 day or 28 day ad. So that I think that's everything. I think hopefully that's a good summary for you of the new partnership that we've got with Candidate Source, this new pay-as-you-go thing, and the reasons why I think it's going to be beneficial for solo founders and small recruitment agency owners. I've written a blog as well on this, so if you want to do some more reading into what this is all about, I'll put the links to the blog. I'll put everything, all the resources that you'll need in the comments of this video, so that you've got the blog, the link to candidate source, the link to our platform, everything that you might want to do. And yeah, if you've enjoyed it, like and subscribe. I'm going to say that. And I'm going to be thinking about what I'm going to do for my next vlog. We've put a lot of work into customization in Giig. We've got some like customized pipelines come in, which has taken us forever, but I think it's going to be really good. I think it's going to move the platform massively forward for a lot of our users. So I'll probably do a video on that at some point, but I'm waffling. Appreciate you listening. Hopefully it was useful.